As you said, horses for courses, not used. I do know he had a bit of a niggle at points with his bowling. Early blow for Scotland. And so nearly 2 in the over and 2 in 2. Instead it just squirts away. It was a nothing shot from Mitchell Marsh.
Can hoop around in the early overs here.
The last thing you want to do is give Travis Head width though, because he'll pounce on that. Well fielded with 1 bounce in the crowd. You cannot allow him to free his arms. That's a stylish stroke to get off the mark. Driven at a catchable height, but Berrington can't get anything on it, and it races to the rope. Back-to-back boundaries, Fuller this time. Berrington was just a little straighter. It might have been half a chance, but it went so quickly he couldn't get anything on it.
Yeah, just a few little heart-stop moments for Australia early on. The longer these two...
So slip in place, deep third, 2. Also deep backward square, 2 men outside the circle. Problem is, Head pounces on width. Almost an action replay from a few balls prior, 4 more.
Well, that's it. You mentioned they've got the slip in play, but with the slip in play, the margin for error just giving up.
Cut away and it finds the gap. There's almost an eerie silence, isn't there, every time Australia hit a boundary, but this is a fine stroke. Only a fraction wide, but Head, he's so good square of the wicket. He has profited already 3 or 4 times there.
Well, I just don't know if there's anyone in better form than Travis Head at the moment. It just makes it look so easy. It's almost like the Grange isn't big enough to contain him.
Big blow towards the leg side. Now there is a man out there, but it's over his head. And it goes all the way for 6. He's so dangerous. This was maybe just for half a moment the thought of a chance, but it thuds straight into, I think that's the Gray Nichols tent with George Munsey on the front. Back-to-back boundaries.
Well, I just talked about the Grange not being big enough to contain him, and on this occasion it wasn't.
Thread unless wickets come into play. Because mid-on has come up into the circle, he'll club you down the ground. This is a batting exhibition from Travis Head. He's putting on a show here in Edinburgh.
He is, and he looks like he's only just starting to get wound up as well. This is the problem. Whatever you do...
ODI debut. Now he comes on to T20I debut for a first bowl against Australia. And he's driven ever so elegantly. Not too much wrong with the delivery, but the perfect cover drive. Marsh now joining the party.
Yeah, it's not quite like his first delivery in ODI cricket, where he took a wicket against Oman, and then his second delivery, he took another. Triple wicket maiden first up. It was there, but on this occasion, Mitch Marsh just plays the textbook one there.
Pulled and pulled powerfully. We're seeing something quite brilliant here from Travis Head. He's on an absolute heater. He's flown to 37 off 13, and it doesn't really matter the length of the line right now. Everything must go. Some variations. Pace is on. It's looking very easy. A rare play and miss this time for Head. You can see there is some inconsistency in the bounce in terms of whether it's stopping in the surface or not. Scotland haven't really, outside of that early blow, been able to show that.
Especially, they do have a bit of inexperience in their bowling lineup. I mean, this is huge for Castle.
Monstrous. Smoked all the way. Going to be 6 more. And Head is flying towards 50. The crone is because it's put down in the crowd. We're witnessing a clinic of the highest quality from Travis Head.
Yep, when Travis Head is on one, he's on one. You just look at the different parts of the grounds he's targeted. It's almost like stick cricket, isn't it? He just picks the spot and goes.
50's come up inside 4 overs, and you can add to that, it's going to be 4 more. And head goes to 47. Australia in cruise control. It's 57 for 1.
Moment. And Scotland have got no answer to the power of Travis Head.
Just over the head of the man. George Munsey, I think it is. More runs, and it may well be 6. Yes, it's going to soar all the way. Marsh is such a powerful ball striker. Well, Jarvis has avoided the ignominy of a potential 6 sixes. This could be 30 plus off the over if Marsh keeps going.
Well, they're not showing any signs of slowing down, and just the Grange suddenly looks so much smaller when Travis Head and Mitch Marsh are going the way they are.
Have to change the pace of the deliveries here, Scotland, surely. Instead bowls it into the surface. It's pulled so powerfully, it splits the 2 men in the deep. It won't be 6 more, but it will be 4 more. This over still has a ball to go. It's gone for 26.
And again, that one just sitting up nicely for Marsh. He didn't have to over muscle it, just timed it. That was a perfect height. They need to sort out their lengths pretty quickly.
It's going to be 4 more. You won't believe it. He's split the same gap again. McMullen can't cut it off. 30 from the over. Australia immaculate. Scotland being blitzed away. It's 87 for 1. Brad Wheel to bowl 6th and final. And the runs just keep coming. And there's a world record that could well fall here. The 100's only been gone past in the power play once in history. That was 102. As Travis said, he goes to 50. 17 balls it's taken.
Well, that is absolutely remarkable batting from Travis Head. He continues a brilliant run that he's been on in the past couple of years, but boy, today.
And now it's going to be more runs. And this might go all the way. It's 6 more. Well, they're being blitzed away here.
And Scotland have got no answer to the power of Travis Head.
Just over the head of the man. George Munsey, I think it is, at mid-off. And the 100 has come up inside the power play. It's the 2nd time in the history of T20I cricket.
From Australia.
Oh, now fortune going their way, and with it goes the world record. Australia have just posted the highest...
It's just unstoppable.
Everywhere the ball goes, it's just going to the rope. And they're making it look so easy, these two. Hitting the ball with reckless abandon. Scotland, they don't know where to turn, they don't know where to look. They look shell-shocked, and rightly so. The run rate's close to 19.
Well, that time angling the ball across, but it doesn't matter whether they're trying to dry it up, whether they're trying to discomfort him, whatever they're trying to do, wherever they're bowling it, he's so in now. And it's just hard to see how they get him out.
Well, the world record will fittingly complete with a boundary. Nobody has ever made that many in a power play, and Travis Head has been the driving force behind it with 6 bowled to bowl the 7th over. He may well have picked up a wicket from his first ball. Pace comes off and everything changed. Steps, which he didn't. Now this one's been hoiked away and hoiked all the way. It's a slog sweep right into his hitting arc. It's 6 more. Travis Head zoning in on what would be a remarkable 100 here.